Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Arizona's will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Running backs square their shoulders up is when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Right back to him on the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block. It's Morton. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Ducks are in the hurry out. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. You want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them relief because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Let's see what they've got on second down. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play, and they did on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
The Ducks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Categories. You have 15 I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, Dave, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priority. It's mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Running it back, it's Morton. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown. And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
11 options. Mesh HD corner is selected.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there to force the TFL.
That pass is incompleted. They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal.
15 options. HB stretch is selected.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry, this is his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out to the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake, trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Cover 6.
Third down coming up.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This is a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team.
Coming up, 4th down.
Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that is just a gut punch.
Entering play call.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Corner is selected.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona. And the defense doing work. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the
Inside
offense.
zone, there are 10 categories.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The lone back's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Entering play call. Inside zone, there are 10 categories.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. And they get him out of bounds
Entering
after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
Entering play
Oregon.
call, coach suggestions. There are
This
8
offense is
categories.
so
You have
good.
15
Man, they can hurt you in
options that
so many
have to
different
select
ways, and they do
Entering
it so
play call,
quick, so
special
explosive.
teams.
They
You
can
have
put
5
small drives
options.
together,
Kickoff
big drives
middle is
together.
selected.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come out to
play
the
call,
25-yard line.
Over. There are 3
Arizona has
categories.
it back,
You
the
have 18
offense coming out to
options.
bear
Cover
down.
one wholly selected.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer may need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Entering play
This
call,
game is
over.
entirely
There are
different.
3 categories. You
First
have
down
18
for this
options.
offense.
Cover one wholly selected.
Back to throw, it's Woodhead. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see
Entering
from a
play
senior, and he
call,
is
over.
lucky
There
to
are
get
3
it back.
categories. You have
Well, the good
18
news is he did a nice
options.
job reading the
Bold
coverage. He
fireman
knew
is
exactly
selected.
where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after
Entering
that
play
completion,
call,
not the
over.
way they had
There
it
are
drawn
3
up.
categories. You have
IndyCar
18
tempo as they
options.
head to
Bold
the line for
fireman is
this 3rd
selected.
down play. Clock running. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's
Entering
on the
play
same page for this
time.
big down.
Over. Sam Edge 3.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The give. Can't get him to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the
Entering
first down
play call,
marker.
coach
The Wildcats
suggestions.
will have
There
to
are
send
6
out the punt team.
categories.
17. On to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the
Entering
fair
play call,
catch.
concept. There are 8 categories. There are
The
10
Ducks ready to
subjects.
go back to work on
Mesh
offense.
spot, mesh.
And David,
mesh
how
spot.
they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because
Entering
everything you
play
dialed up
call,
on that
mesh
last
pair,
drive ended up
14
working out. You're just
categories.
looking
You
at your
have
play
11
sheet.
options.
Everything
Mesh
you're
age
picking is
order
working.
is
Let's see if they can
selected.
pull it off again here.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it for... And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play call, coach
They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Options
And the extra point is
selected.
true, and the lead balloons to
Entering
21.
play call, special
So they got the
teams. You have
touchdown, and as
5
they kick
options.
off, really
Kickoff goal is
important for the
selected.
defense to shut them down here. He thought about bringing that out for a half
Enter.
second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the
Number 3
25.
clown STR.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Powers through the defender. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he makes the catch inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Mesh HD corner is selected.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rich. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
I like to just frustrate the defense. Give them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll line up for a second down play. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Able to get one down to the 15.
Speed option.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And cover 2 man, cover 1, cover 2 man.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put it dry.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
He's got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has to set up first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to...
And he sprints to the end zone.
Entering play
Touchdown,
call,
Wildcats.
suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right.
Entering
This is
play
still
call,
down. This
special
is a
teams,
great start to
7
get back to this
options,
ball.
5, 4,
Almost ready to
return
kick it
left
away
is
after
selected.
scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Inside zone, there are 10
After the
categories.
quarterback
We
and
have
receiver
19
fails to hook up,
options,
they'll try it again on
selected.
second down. The give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
First down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of
Entering
runs, and he
play
gets it
call,
out to the
inside zone,
41.
there are 10
Got 6
categories.
on
We
first
have
down.
19
Now a lot of options on
Each
second
team
and
is
4.
selected.
On the ground, it's Lewis. They've got it to the 49-yard
Enter
line,
zone
and they'll move the
50
chains. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he finds some solid
Entering
space, makes
concept,
a nice gain before the defense is
concept,
able to stop him.
with pistol
Man down
spread.
on the
There are
play
2
as the officials take a
categories.
break
We
to
have
let him be
15
checked out.
options. HE
How aggressive
stretch
might this
selected.
play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to the ground game on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just
Entering
an
play
obvious
call,
holding
spread.
call
There
there,
are
and
2
one that
categories.
just
We
kills
have
an
15
offense's momentum.
options. HE
The deep
stretch is
thinking
selected.
brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd
Entering
down.
player.
And money down is where you see defenses
Mesh.
really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A first down for the offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Whips it out in the flat. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Inside zone, there are 10 categories.
defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Inside zone.
If this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. To give as they work on that clock. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the line. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dances away. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Keeps the legs moving. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
It's still third and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Ducks!
And
the stomping has commenced.
There are 8 categories.
That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Oregon 42, Arizona 14.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Entering temp concept.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. It's loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The 40.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air. It's Woodhead. Makes the grab on the left. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Enter keep pass. Passes are invertedly Portland mesh.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the connection. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Off play action. They're trying to get to him. It's complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Hail Mary. Option. Run. Specialty. Fake punt off. Fake punt FD flat.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Coach, team depth chart, stats rec, CFD team schedule. Entering week 6, week 10. Week 10. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.